Hi, my name is Lakeisha from the Lakeisha Network. I am.
Hey, peace and paradise to all American Aborigines. Chief Holiday's in the building. The truth is here. Hey, shout out to Black Lotus Civilization. Lotus, what's up, bro? How you doing, brother?
Oh man, all's well, family. Out here doing my thing, enjoying the situation going on. Y'all, yeah, we really live this time. Y'all know y'all be like, man, what's going on? Yeah, we here. Expect more.
Yeah, Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw. Hey, Lotus, man, I gotta tell you the truth, bro. I was real kind of like, I wasn't turned down, but I was just, real, just gonna kind of get, into it, man. But listening to that intro, bro, that thing turns me up, bro. Tomahawks out. It's always scalping season. Shout out to Aboriginal people, man. Always scalping season. We always got these tomahawks out here. But tribe up, man. Shout out to all the great ones tuned in, man. We definitely appreciate all y'all, man. Yo, Lotus, man. Sheesh. Hey, man. You know what they say, man? A hard head make a soft ass.
Yeah, it sure does. It's a lot of hard-headed people with YouTube channels.
Man, hard, slow zombie, just dumb. Yo, it's crazy to us, man. You know what? Here's the thing, right? I like I said, it's a flip side to it because it gives us the opportunity to dig into stuff, right? The more they push, the deeper we dig. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's so crazy about it, right? But I called these guys again this morning, right? Now here's the thing. Now we're gonna get into some stuff tonight, and if they would allow me, I went on Garfield's the Dagger Squad's channel this morning, because I couldn't say anything in the chat room, but I'm seeing the skin map, right? We're gonna get into that a little later, debunking the whole skin map thing. If you'd allow me to let him debunk it, right? Not just me debunk it. We're gonna make him debunk it, right? But they don't let you speak, cut you off, mute you. And the only reason why I got on the panel in the first place, y'all, only reason why is I'm in the back chat of that on this StreamYard banging. I didn't know you had coward in your bloodline. I didn't know you was that scared of me. Blah, blah, blah. You let me know. Y'all get it? And I don't know, Rob Bourne, they want to come on and they just like getting beat up. I don't know. I don't get it, right? I didn't want to get past the bone. So we're going to get into some of that stuff tonight, y'all, craniology, and get into this themes, right? Here's my thing. I'll be asking you guys, right, is why doesn't our science count? Why doesn't our evidence count? Why don't our facts count, right? And I just think that's weird when you guys are producing this pseudoscience. Every time you guys are producing pseudoscience, right? So I'm going to break this down, right, just real quick. Now, in order to have a skin map, y'all, okay, you have to have UV, right, from the sun. Okay, now keep this in mind. UV will be similar to gravity. Okay, get it? All right. But anyway, but when we're talking about these guys are trying to say that they could tell you what the UV rays were like hundreds or even thousands of years ago. Y'all get it? Now, it's always convenient that these UV rays are placing people. Now, here's the thing, if you believe in the UV rays, then you believe that where it's colder at in the world, check, that the sun will make, now keep this in mind, the original people there are dark. Everybody would say this. From Cheddar Man's people in Britain 10,000 years ago, his people been there, they say about 40,000 years ago, we know about the Grimaldis and so on and so forth, right? We understand Cheddar Man's people. These people were dark. They said they were Cheddar Man's complexion and darker, okay? They're saying that the sun shined there differently than it shined under the equator, another imaginary line. We're gonna get back to that. They're saying that where it's cold at, the sun changed those people to lighter people, to Caucasian people, right? We even spoke to a brother from the Netherlands, right? And he was saying that he's originally from the Netherlands, and And he's saying that he's claiming the Netherlands because of the sun. The sun turned them white. Y'all get it? All right. Now here's the thing. Not only is this not even a theory, this is just a story. The UV thing it doesn't even make science. It's like these guys are always trying to tell you what they knew, how the sun was shining. Like they just like ancient meteorologists and shit, right? So it's just always weird to me, right? So just to go back to what we're saying, they're saying, and that's why they made up this whole ice age theory, right? Is that whereas ice, the sun, right, shine differently there. The UV rays were different there, and they have different zones. They can even show you a map: zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, zone 4, right? Where the sun shine differently, right? Now, also under the equator, right? Under the equator, it gets hotter under the equator. Now, the interesting thing about their equator, it goes around the world. It doesn't, right? It doesn't just, it's just not a below the equator on the continent of so-called Africa, right? You have the equator that goes to America too, right? So now imagine this. What if they change their little test to sub-equator people, right? Sub-equator, not sub-Saharan, just another name. They can change Sahara to equator any day. And that would be more accurate than Saharan. Remember, Sahara Avenue is down the way, a few miles that way, right? So I could say I live on South Sahara, so I'm South Saharan, sub-Saharan. That's what they're saying. And it's even when they're saying the sub part, right? Because the people are from North, so-called Africa, aren't sub-Saharan. They make a distinction between these two because remember, Jabari, Garfield, and everybody else, they are whitening up and lightening up Egypt, North Africa, Tunisia, Mauritania, right? Morocco, all these places. This is what they're doing. Like, why would y'all even argue this, right? So when you guys say you find bone shards in Morocco or Ethiopia, right? Or monkey bones, right? Whatever you find, you say, hey, right there, those are Negroes, right? That's what y'all say. And y'all go with those bones. Millions of years old, hundreds of thousands of years old, right? But when we say, hey, we found 7,000-year-old bones in Florida, 8,000-year-old bones over here, Idaho, 12,000 over here, Mexico, 12, 13,000, Brazil, so on and so forth, everywhere, right? Peru, all Jamaica, Negro bones everywhere, right? From all time spans, right? And you niggas be like, oh no. What about the DNA? We never asked you, did you have the same fucking DNA as Lucy, nigga? Did we? See how that work? Oh, he don't believe in DNA. Nigga, DNA is pseudo, just like UV rays is pseudo, right? That's pseudo. That's eugenic. That's racist. Because, oh my God. Listen, yo, if you have a map, right? I could show you a skin map that's darker because it goes further back. So somebody had to come in with an agenda and say, okay, well, we're going to create a skin map, right? This is why I was asking him the date, y'all. He didn't want to come up with a date. Just give me a date. What date is this skin map right here representing? As it says right here, Europe is Caucasian, according to your skin map, Garfield. Now, this skin map right here is brown. The whole goddamn continent, the whole goddamn planet is brown. Would he have presented that skin map? Do y'all see us over here presenting some pseudo-ass skin fucking map? What does your skin tone have to do with your craniology? Once again, they never, Lotus, did they want to address craniology this morning? They didn't want to address craniology this morning, y'all. They wanted to talk about DNA. They didn't want to address the bones in the ground, the ones that we could, Walter Neves them to say, or not only Walter Neves, but Richard Neves. Shout out to Richard Neves, right? This right here is Fugazi, these maps. People make maps that suit their political needs. And they can say, here, right here, boom, right? Hey, let's pull up the map that he was representing. And and let's read that the Jones, so we can prove our point. So y'all won't be like, oh no, I'm little, I'm scary. No, here we go right here. We just gonna debunk you. Say that word. We don't have to go back and forth because you never presented any information for your skin map. I was just trying to get some clarification. That's why I called in. I don't even watch you niggas like that, and every time I do, it makes me want to say something, conversation if I can, or come on your panel and debunk you because you're lying to the people. Bold-faced, flat-out lying. Now, look at this map, y'all. Look at Africa. Isn't Africa more above, so-called Africa, Europe, North, South, Central Europe, right there is North, South, Central Africa, whatever. Asia Major, Asia Minor, if we want to get technical about these places, right? Look how dark that is right there. But look how further you get up towards Siberia and Scandinavia and Germany, it's white. It's like black, white, right? It didn't gradually go up a little bit or whatever, right? Now, if you dummies believe that the original man is from Africa, where it's super dark at, right? And then they left out of there and went everywhere else, check, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? If that's what you guys are saying, then that means that even up at the top where it's super white, it's gray. The oldest people in these areas would be dark, just like right down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, even if you believe that people actually ate fish and in different places or had different diets, made them lighten them up and turn into Asian people, and then later turn into Caucasian people. If you believe that the sun did that, just naturally, stuff like that or whatever, right? But then you can't explain the craniology. How are the cranials changing, right? So you gotta think about it from that perspective. Like, how do that means that if they can dig in the ground and say, boom, right here, this is a Negro, right? This goes back 40,000 years ago, right? So when they find the people way up there where they said it's white at, or it's even lighter, or then it's brown or light brown, then a little lighter brown, all those people right in those areas, right, are Negroes first. So this map maybe dictate maybe like 2019. Like, think about it. Like, I've seen one where Australia was darker than Africa. I'm like, damn.
It's 2009, Chief.
Oh, what'd you say?
This is a 2009, and this is you have to type in EN.PETER.INFO /INACCURATE.
What? Hey, Garfield.
Let me read that.
When I asked you, he could have easily told me the date. Is that true?
Yep.
Okay. He could have easily told me the date. Got you. Because he know if he'd have told me the date, I'd have dog walked his ass. Nigga, you slow. Like, think about this right here. Like, you got the northern part of, or let's just say Central America, right? It's dark. And then south, the tip of South America is light. Does that even make sense? Matter of fact, even for 2009, would that make sense? Wouldn't that, the bottom of like Brazil and stuff, wouldn't that be darker? That's where the majority of dark, a lot of dark of our people are. And they try to say, oh, this is where they brought the most Africans. Y'all remember that? And that these people are the indigenous people of the land, and they're running this same fucking 3-card Monte on all of us. Like, they running this on the whole world. Are we not? And that's why people are bleaching their skin. That's why people are selling out. That's why people. Are y'all understanding? Like, this is this for these guys, y'all, to push this shit right here on the people. It's treasonous.
Yeah, they should be ashamed. Garfield should be ashamed of himself. Bro.
God damn, y'all, bro, you are showing a map that is a part of the eugenic agenda. This is a part of every society that you could ever think of. This is their agenda, right? And when we ask these guys about evolution, they run with evolution. They believe in it. They don't believe that there is a conspiracy. Right, it's not a conspiracy, Garfield. We have facts. We have whistleblowers. We have different people. We have figured shit out. We have found the actual records, right? To debunk every fucking thing that comes out y'all mouth. Everything. Everything that y'all push from the skin map to what I heard, we just gonna debunk tonight. That's how that works. We don't even have to fuck around, go back and forth. We could just go to your information that you presented and debunk it in real time. This is a 2009 map, bro. And you trying to show us their fantasy, which doesn't even make sense even in the 2000 world population, right? These places would be darker.
Hey,
right?
It even says the inaccurate average skin tone /1 human, Peter Schwartz info.
Uh-oh.
What is going on here, Garfield? Why would you present something that says inaccurate? Peter Schwartz? Schwartz.
That's his master teacher, bro. Schwartz. Well, he'd be like, well, it means black. So I guess. Black power.
Black power.
Hey, bro, like, hey, Garfield, bro, like, come on, man. Please. You don't want this smoke. If you just set it up, we even let you pick who you want. We let you have anybody you want to debate, Garfield. That's how weak you are, bro. We let you have all your little rules, everything you want to have, whoever you want, you can have them. So y'all see how we had to do it? Mm-hmm. Let him pick. Like he likes to pick on people. Let you pick whoever you want to debate. We are so confident that we have no weak links over here, bro.
That's right.
Anybody in the chat room, anybody listening could beat you, bro. That's how done you are, fam. And the crazy part about it is like you pushing this racist agenda down people's throat, and the people just saluting it. Like they really loving it. Nobody's asking any critical questions. Why is he blocking information? Why? Think about that, y'all. Why? We don't block shit. Hey, listen, the reason why I gave Raw Born a wrench because I wasn't even in the chat room. I was just listening, watching the chat room, right? And he was just talking crazy about all this, what he had. So I gave him a wrench so he could post it. He can't do nothing other than post information and thing. We could look at it or whatever. You know what we would have did, Raw Born? We'd have just brought it up on screen like we're doing right now and debunk you. That's how, bro, every goddamn thing that y'all comes out y'all mouth, bro, everything, we can debunk it. Damn. Bro, you know how slow you have to be debunked every time you open your fucking mouth, bro? I wouldn't stand with that no more. That is, and they'd be like, well, he said we was descendants of losers. Yeah, yes, absolutely. Winners wouldn't think like this. Hey, I'm a slave. They brought me on a ship. Where's the ship? I don't know. Like, come on, bro. Like, winners wouldn't think like that, bro. A champion wouldn't think like, yo, this is great. Bro, this skin map that's why I called in, bro. I couldn't do it. Like, this shit right here is so debunkable. It's so slow that I can't wrap my brain around it, right? So for you to show a map that's from the 2000s depicting, I don't even know, that wouldn't make sense if we're trying to show maps of 10,000 BC, right? If we show a map of 10,000 BC, everybody's blind, okay? We're not about to argue. Matter of fact, all the bones on the planet are Negroes. And you would even think these motherfuckers would, because they haven't reconstructed the bones in Morocco, by the way, right? But you would think that they would say, you know what, we're just gonna put all these little shards together and create a white boy and just tell these motherfuckers, boom, the oldest motherfucking man on the planet is a white boy. You would think that they would just do that. Fuck it, it's their shit. Garfield was turn around and say, you know what? They said that the bones is the oldest ones in motherfucking Morocco are Caucasian people, and they would believe it and they would teach it because they have to go along with this thing. Now look at this skin map right here, y'all. Now when I seen this, I was like, self, why is America so dark?
That's right.
I mean, right? I had to get this one right here, Lotus. I was like, whoa, hey, this is what the world really looks like. Okay?
Mhm.
This is what the world really looks like. This is when the world was great. Okay? When they talk about MAGA, nah, this is when the world was great right here. Right? This is when we built all the fantastic things. This is when we came up with the greatest things on the fucking planet. This right here is more accurate right here than any other skin maps that Garfield could come up with. That's how this works. How about that, Garfield? We could have showed you all type of skin maps. Show you a skin map that's all white. You know, you do understand that that's the eugenic program that you're helping out. You're working towards that whole agenda, right? Because your brain is already there. So next is your ass. I can't, yeah, but y'all, but no, y'all can't teach no children this, bro. It's already bad enough you're teaching dummies, grown ass dummies that won't even pull up to even ask a question. How old is the skin map that you're producing? This is showing people of 2009, 2016, 2000, whatever. It ain't showing a skin map of 2,000 years ago. Because guess what? 2,000 years ago, y'all see Europe, Italy, Spain, right there. Spain is right there touching. Right there. It was black. It was brown. So I don't know what they got going on all the way everywhere, bro. So when people be saying so, I'm like, well, where's your proof? Where's your bones? Show me them. They come up with all these fantastic Homo habilis, erectus, syphilis ass. This shit is dumb. Never producing bones for these things. And these are the same people that believe in dinosaurs, y'all. They believe, no, humans didn't do this. Humans didn't build these magnificent things. A dinosaur giant monkey man did. That's how that works. Any of those aliens, how about this? An alien giant dinosaur monkey man did it before any humans did it. See how that work? Come on, bro. Y'all have the most fantastic imaginations. This is incredible. Like this skin map is incredible, bro. Bro, when you present information, please present some valid information, bro. Now, I'm not about to even comment on the other thing that you was talking about, bro, because all the research that I've been doing in America for years, I have never came across what you came across, Garfield, ever. Now, maybe I'm not looking for homosexual activity. I've heard of two-spirit, people. I've heard of bird ashes, but I've never seen those artifacts, Garfield, that you found. I think that's interesting. That you would be looking for homosexual artifacts. What'd you say?
Hold on. And just like how this was exposed as being the inaccurate skin map, the same thing with those artifacts. I could show you the dinosaur artifacts and all that stuff has already been proven to be fakes.
Not even so that means that you have Garfield's and master teacher Schwartz him creating those type of artifacts, right? I'm not about to even go there. But those type of artifacts, right?
Not real ancient artifacts.
We'll call it bird ash type artifacts, right? But,
yep.
Okay, so I got you. So what we're saying is, right, what he was producing, one, they never pull up where they got it from, right? So he could have been showing us those artifacts from somewhere else, from any time period. They could even told you this comes from 1898 or some shit. Y'all understand where I'm going with this? It's not like these people did not bring debauchery everywhere they went around the world. I don't even understand how that's the thing when we talk about the Catholic priest. Really? Garfield, really? So I don't know, bro. So I don't find that in ancient America. So it's interesting that you find that. But yeah, like that's not a thing that was all around the world. I'm sure that because I wouldn't even sit over here to even try to imagine what was going on 2,000 years ago in people's bed. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even be that goddamn dumb to say that, right? I wouldn't even, y'all follow me? So I wouldn't even produce that on them because I don't know what nobody was doing 2,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago in their goddamn bed. Y'all follow me? I don't know. I just know my bloodline. I know what's right or what's wrong and what's life and what's death. That's it. So I wasn't looking for that, bro. So I don't even know how to address that, bro. Like I said, that's weak. Once again, you guys are weak. That's weak info. Why would you even come up with that? Like, then show it. Babies could be watching that. Y'all see what I'm saying? So that's how y'all feel about y'all people. No honor, bro. That was dishonorable. Mm-hmm. Now, you guys might think, saying some shit has happened or whatever. I don't deal with dishonorable shit. I could beat you without cheating. You see what I'm saying? I don't get down the way you niggas do and it's all this YouTube shit. I'm never gonna get used to that. Like, it's a grown ass man. I don't even see the women move like this. The YouTube women, like, you would think that it would be like Love and Hip Hop or Atlanta Housewives or something on YouTube. No, it is on the men's behalf. Think about it. Nah, I don't watch a lot of, but y'all get it. Like, shout out to Nyla Says, and you know what I'm saying? Even Cynthia G or whatever. Like, she's arguing more with men. She's not going back and forth with too many sisters. So that's one thing I can salute the sisters for. Not participating in a lot of that type of stuff on these airwaves, y'all. So, and I'm not on Facebook and all that type of stuff, so I don't know what's going on there. But when we talk about, YouTube, I don't see a lot of sisters beefing and stuff like that. So I think that's dope. Salute to that. And over here, like, sent the link out already. Usual suspect. Reginald said you tuned in. You got that. They said 3 more colors. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just think that's weird though, Garfield, man. So I don't know. We're not done. Done.
You're all in trouble.
Did you want to comment on the skin map or the bird ashes? Do you want to?
The bird ashes. There's another skin map.
We just get warmed up on you, dude. Like, oh my God. Then he had Danny, aka I can't even say true story, bro. Like, it just sounds like you telling a true story or something, bro. You telling a blatant, bold-faced lie, nigga. Like, lie story. Garbage.
Lie story. Hey, remember the commercial cut cable? Since he be saying he the cable guy. Yeah, we're cutting cable. Lie story. Stop that,
bro. I don't even want no cable. Whatever y'all got going on, bro, that is garbage. And he's y'all best. Oh, yeah. Hey, listen. Okay, so can we be clear on the skin map, y'all? Okay, they don't know. What they do know was based off the archaeology around the planet. If you find people 10,000 BC, no matter if they show you Tonto, right? And I gotta say that. If they show you a mestizo, right? Especially when they're talking about ancient times, 2,000 BC, right? We don't even have to go back 10,000 BC, y'all. Trust me on this. Like, they don't have no bone. They're playing. So when I say, when we're talking about Richard Nevis and Walter Nevis, like, you might have just seen the video. You might have haven't read the whole article, the whole study on Lucia, brother. So when you're talking about stuff, bro, they found tens of thousands of bones of Negroes in the Americas, fool. And all the measures, see, they don't listen. See, he was trying to, I got you. You said tens of thousands. Yeah, nigga, what are you talking about? Are you into this? Are you into the studies? Or what are you doing? Like, what are you talking about? Show me what you're talking about. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, I mean, is this real? Like, it was millions of us on the land. I don't know what more to say. Like, we have the artifacts to prove it. Like, it took millions of people, millions of man hours to do certain things, right? Even when they talk about when they're building these mounds, it's like a small mound. They be like, well, okay, well, it took X amount of people to do it, this amount of time to do it. So they kind of measure based off of, okay, well, we could kind of see it wasn't this many people living in this area, unless some people came there and helped them do that and stuff like that. Whatever. So like us descendants of mound builders here, we really study the mounds. We really study the earth and our ancestors in the fucking earth, nigga. And when you niggas over here talking crazy, bro, on our land, like, do y'all see how hot that is? Like, I don't even think y'all understand what you're doing when you're doing it. To pull out skin maps and talk about DNA as that's all you got in your mouth? Bro, you see the disrespect, Garfield? That is amazing to me, how y'all don't see how disrespectful it is to even your own family. Like, I don't even understand why you would even, your grandmother never told you was a kind? Never. I'm sure she would have told you, like, baby, eat the breadfruit, boy. Get your badass head back in that butt.
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, y'all, this is too easy, bro. The skin map's too easy. Like I said, I'm not going to address the bird ashes. You could do that study on your own, right? Ancient homosexuality around the planet. Garfield, you can get the first PhD. How about that? You can get ancient homosexuality, nigga, a PhD in homosexuality, nigga. Don't never bring that back up again, bro, because keep being disrespectful, bro. Like, we can be disrespectful. So don't be disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful. Like, that's like hitting below the belt. If I'm punching you right in your motherfucking face, nigga. I'm not punching you your neck, your face, nigga, your head, side of your head, trying to knock you the fuck out. I'm not hitting you below the belt. And that's kind of below the belt, right? To pull out statues. Come on, bro. Like, it's weird. So I wouldn't even do that. Even if I wouldn't. I ain't gonna do that to you. But yeah, bro, don't do that. Don't do that, bro. Yeah, get your big ass head back in that bus, bro. Why?
It dropped his helmet off.
We be having fun, man. Y'all be trying to get dirty with it, bro. So don't do that. And if you want to come on here and speak a piece, we will mute our mics, let y'all say what y'all want to say, present whatever information or disinformation that you have. If you tell me that UV rays is a fucking scientific law, then your skin map, and matter of fact, we all Africans and everything that y'all said. Y'all see how that works? That's how confident I am that UV rays is pseudo. That's how they work? And that's what the skin map represents, because you're never going to be able to tell us. That's why he had to pull up a 2009 fucking map to try to prove his point. And see right here on the map, it says white people was over here, and right here it was light skin. Like, bro, like, can we pull up that Omeg, bro? I need y'all to see this, because maybe y'all haven't seen this. Maybe Garfield haven't seen it. Okay? Because sometimes you'd be like, confused. You'd be like, oh, well, maybe not. Yeah. Wait a minute. No. Our ancestors are so fucking great, bro. They carved themselves in stone. Volcanic stone.
Ooh, that's what I like to hear.
Okay? They went and dug it, right? Our ancestors were so cold. They told you where they went and quarried it at, right? And how they brought it back, and then they carved it right there where it was at. That's how that worked. And then they know how far these things go back, or how deep they found these big ass heads in the ground. And then you pull them up and you say, "Ooh, well, according to the skin map, it says that this is Mesoamerica, right? Well, not 12,000 years ago. This is Egypto-America, right? And we built things that you, even with an Egyptologist's mind, you would say those are the same, right? But what we're saying is, based off of science, ours is older. But if you don't agree with any of the carbon dating, radio dating, and any other kind of dating, they got a lot of them. Any other dating, fuck them. We got more. Not like they got 132 fucking structures in Kemet. 132, okay? I told y'all this before. We got more in East St. Louis. Just because they tore shit down don't mean it wasn't there. So when y'all going to national parks, you're going to wherever. I was just at a park today, right? Not too far from me. And they literally put turf. Now I can't say, well, that's a mound, right? But this is what they do in golf courses and places like that or whatever. All over America, they build right on top of our ancient burial. A lot of these were for burials. Okay? So when they excavate these mounds, Garfield, they pull skeletons out, okay? Thousands of them, and throw them in the back of trucks or destroy them and things like that, whatever. You understand that? And the ones that they have done the craniology for are Negroes, bro. So when y'all saying stuff, bro, it just don't make no sense to me, fam. Yeah, you see the one right there? I want to show the one with the afro, though. Like that. I want to get a close-up on him, man. You got the one with the two I sent you? There you go right there, but he's little. I want to show that the boy big. We gotta have this conversation, y'all. This is crazy. But y'all see these Olmecs right here? You see these noses? You see these lips? See that afro right there? But we're gonna get a close up of that guy right there. Yo, you got the two I sent you? Or that guy right there?
Which one?
Yeah, the two Olmec pics I sent you.
Let me pull the other one.
Oh, okay. You just showing what was under him. Yeah, that's the front view. You see that afro?
Yep.
Right. So they went through extensive carving to make that afro right there.
Yep.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that face? So they didn't even have the blueprints in Africa before. They didn't like say, okay, when we get over there, we're gonna this is what we're gonna come on, bro. Just craziness. It don't make no sense for y'all to say stuff like that right here. This right here is ancient. This is ancient. This is ancient America. Matter of fact, this is ancient North fucking America, okay? The Gulf fucking of Mexico is North fucking America, okay? Like, I don't understand. Mexico is North America, okay? Mexico is attached to our land. We sailed these seas. We built shit on both or all around the Gulf of Mexico, okay? Meshi, black gods, land of the black gods, Mexico, okay? You might not like it, but this is the she people, the black gods. That's why they're carved in stone, okay? Damn, man, this is, yo, is this real? And you have where's yours? Garfield, where's your African? What are you talking about? This is American right here. And you can say whatever you want to say, oh, he's a Negro. Oh, well, you could play the African descent game all day, right? But when I ask you if Spanish people are African, no, they're European. But see, once again, you ain't quite getting it. So we can't fuck with that. That's pseudo. Because when we start, like, see, here's the thing, right? If somebody say something to you, or y'all hear people say something to us and we start firing back at them, and then they don't have no answers, That's because it's pseudo. If you ask us why do we feel that we are from this land, because of that face right there with that afro right there, this right here, in the bones that's in the ground, in the pyramids that our ancestors built here in America, with them painting themselves on the inside of them with locks and dark skin. Y'all see how that works? Like I don't know. Think about it. I remember seeing Richard Pryor, right? He was like, yo, he was over in Egypt, right? And they was filming a special or something, right? And he was looking on the walls. It was like, yo, this is deep. These are all my people up here, right? And that was ill. But once again, they're painting the Africa picture in the goddamn 70s, 80s, definitely in the 90s, right? And so this is what they're doing. So that's what they were using Richard Pryor in that particular time. But he's not wrong in saying that, yo, that nigga look like my uncle. That brother, that sister look like my auntie. That look like me, right? So when we go down to Mexico or Peru or Brazil, and we see Negroes every goddamn where, right, that look like us, y'all see how that works? As well as the mummies that are in the ground, that are the oldest mummies on the planet. Cocaine mummies coming soon too, right? So be on the lookout for that. I don't know what else to tell y'all. This is weirdo to me. So if you see mummifications in China, you know where they got it from? If you see zero in China, you know where they got it from? If you see square in China, you know where they got it from? If you see it in Egypt, you know where they got it from? Guess how that works? Like, we ain't gonna fuck around with y'all, bro. We're not about to go back and forth. Hey, no. We your daddies. We your great granddaddies, to be exact. And so that's how we gotta treat y'all, even with this information, bro. So when people be saying dumb shit, bro, you put your children in their fucking place, bro. That's what we're gonna put y'all in y'all fucking place with y'all information, bro. Is garbage. Garbage. Like, throw it in the dumpster on Tuesday when trash comes. Like, it's trash day, nigga. Put y'all, just go lay in the trash can and wait on them to come dump y'all out, bro. This shit's garbage, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe that you please leave us alone, bro. Explain this face right here. Explain this hair. Explain that haircut. Do y'all see that? He ain't before he got to do his portrait for his carving. That nigga would have got a good line up haircut and shit. Like, he ready. Look how clean that is, bro. Come on, y'all. This can't be real. This cannot be real. This is us. So this is how we identify ourselves with being the first Americans, right? We're using science, we're using math, we're using logic, we're using stories, we're using archaeology, we're using craniology, we're using geology, and every other type of fucking ologies that you could think of to prove our point. Y'all see how that works? And then Garfield pulls a skin map. Everybody listen to this? We got this guy. You got a skin map, nigga. This can't be. Oh my God. Hey, hold on. Will you please pull out a DNA? Oh God. Yo, you pull out 23andMe. At least pull out AfricanAncestry.com, bro. At least do that, bro. At least you are a representative for 23andMe. You believe in, huh? Really? Think about it. Because I think 23andMe told him what he wanted to be. He probably was like, he was like, well, who do you think you are? I think I'm a Khan. I'm from this tribe. He was just put Garfield, a Khan Reed, nigga. Like, he had all this, he had everything lined up for him, right? A for a Khan, nigga.
He pushed the credit repair in 23andMe. He's a con.
Hey, no, we might have look at your site to see if you got like a tab at the bottom for 23andMe. Like, hey, because like even if you pay for it, you might get a kickback even.
Come give your blood.
They probably pay you way more money than what. Think about it. They'd be like, Garfield, you send him here for $69, right? You get $5,000.
Hey, bro, this shit just seems weird, bro. Pan-African. Hey, I want your blood. Dane Calloway, I want to take your blood. Like, you want his blood? What the hell's going on here,
man? Hey, he gets $5,000 per person, bro. Think about it. If you hit this button and you go get a DNA test through Garfield for 23andMe, 23andMe gives this nigga $5,000. Hey, $60 to get him $5,000. This nigga's so cold. He might. That's why he's telling people. Think about it. That's why he's telling you he'll pay for it, because he knows he's gonna get $4,940 fucking dollars, nigga.
Like that shit. Damn, man.
So listen, this nigga be on his show like all 200 people listening, I'll do all y'all credit and do your DNA for free. Think about it.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. He done did the math, man. He like, fuck, nigga, I could do your shit for free. I'll do it for you and get $4,940 fucking dollars, nigga. That's what you get.
With some inaccurate skin maps too. Goddamn.
Oh, fuck, bro. This shit is crazy. Hey, and we're not finished with you, bro. We're not finished. We're gonna teach you. We're gonna learn y'all today. We're gonna learn y'all today. But listen, we just janked y'all on the information. Like I said, we punch in the nose. We don't come with no underhand and stuff. We ain't got to. We don't have to cheat you to beat you. See, we can just present the information. That's why you're on the bus. And it's not flattering to be on the bus. Hey, listen, y'all. Don't do like CK the Turtle, aka man, y'all already know, man. Dr. Tracy McCarthy. Because I'm still like, see, here's the thing. If she's perpetrating like she's heard, then that's on them. But they're as far as I'm concerned, that's her. That's what it is. And look, I wouldn't troll. I want to be on record. This is how I feel. If I say slavery's fake, bro, right? If I'm like, yo, hey, check this out. Slavery's fake. I'm on record. It's Chief Holiday. I don't want to be typing in the chat room at somebody else and saying some stuff like this. Yo, slavery's fake, right? I don't want to do that. But I'm standing on that. So I'm not hiding, throwing my hands and hiding, throwing rocks and hiding my hand. I'm like, hey, look, see this rock? Garfield, I'm about to throw this rock and hit you in your head. It's gonna bounce off that big ass head, hit Danny upside his head. Did it work? I just boom, pop out. Ricochet out your big ass dome. Nigga. What is you talking about?
Get your ass back in that bus.
Hey man, it's just garbage, bro. Like, so that's what I'm saying about how y'all moving, bro. Like, it's cowardly. It's cowardly, bro. Like cowards. And I would be, listen, you have to be getting paid, Garfield, to present this information. You have to be. Because for you to say the stuff you say to the Hebrews and don't apply to African, right? Is what we talk about. If you can't apply that to a Khan and African and all other terminologies and your logic to that right here, if you how y'all gonna explain this head right here? See that? That's an afro, cause this shit ain't long enough yet to break or to lock up. So he got him lined up and shit. He's styling, bro. Can y'all imagine? Mm-hmm. Look at this.
Over there in the real Wakanda.
Think about it. Shit, bro, that's dope, bro. That's one of my favorite Olmec heads right there, man. Y'all gotta keep in mind, bro. When I first seen that right there, bro, blew my mind. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm in Africa's ass, y'all. I've never seen this in Africa. I haven't seen shit that connects me to Africa, but Kunta fucking stories. So how the fuck are y'all telling, nigga, we got A basalt carved afro. What the fuck you got, bro? On skin, man. Are you fucking, bro? Like the disrespect, bro, is unbelievable. And for you motherfuckers to say that a mestizo is the original person and play the Native American game, right? Because you will read an article like the one we read last night that said, 7,000-year-old Native American burial grounds in Florida. That's how that work. In the Keys, that's how that work. And it just be like, I just have to scratch my head. I'll be like, yo. So for Garfield, we haven't educated you enough. So when you hear that, you don't fall into la la land, right? Unless you want to be there to fit the agenda that you pushing. Y'all understand what I'm saying? He doesn't believe in eugenics, but he believes in the slave trade. Y'all understand what I'm saying? He pushes that whole, this happened to us, we need reparations, right? How do you not accept the conspiracies and things that put you in slavery? That's how this works. Mm-hmm. So why aren't y'all making videos about slavery being fake? Like you could easily prove slavery, right? Shouldn't you be able to? Oh, because the leading slave catcher said it's hard for him when he does, genealogy on so-called African Americans. It's hard to trace us back to Africa, as well as it's hard to find slaves, right? Y'all remember when he did Puffy on Puffy's daddy's side? Remember that one? Not only did the nigga not go back to Africa, he wasn't a slave on his daddy's side, right? Y'all remember how proud Puffy was? Puffy turned around and looked at the camera. Lotus, he looked at the camera like, well, basically, y'all, hey, I feel sorry for all you slave ass niggas. He didn't want to be like too happy about it, right? And to gloat too much. But that's exactly what he fucking said. Like the slave ass nigga before I added that part to it. But he turned around and looked at the camera like, man, I feel sorry for y'all, man. Y'all niggas a kata. Lotus. Before we get into this next part on these niggas, right? I gotta ask you about this, bro. Shout out to Phil Advisory, right? Shout out to Phil. I seen Phil do a video, right? And he was talking about Nigerians that call so-called African Americans a kata. Check. Now, you are versed in some of the African languages and linguistics and things like that or whatever, so you're the perfect person to ask about this Akata thing. Can you give us a background on it? And Phil went off. Phil was, like I said, I fucks with Phil. I like, he's coming along, y'all. Y'all talk about other niggas, like, no, he's not coming along. This guy's coming along. He's trying to figure it out. He's slowly coming. Like, he's coming slowly, but he's coming. Because he said some stuff in this video I don't agree with. That was just blatantly just on the slave op side of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas just love being slaves, bro. Like, oh, the white man did all this us or whatever, right? But check this out, right? He was talking about a kata, right? And he was going through some of the some people from Nigeria's text messages and stuff like that or whatever. They were talking about, talking about us and just using that as a term or whatever. I just wanted to get some background on that before we get into this next segment, which is still talking about slavery, right? Because that's what kata is kind of alluding to. But can you give us shed some light on the kata, brother?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Even better, I'll even share it so the family can see. Yeah, Akata. Also look up Akata African Americans. It's a word believed to be derived from the Yoruba of Nigeria and West Africa. The term is used as a pejorative among Nigerians and other West Africans in the United States to refer to African Americans. Similar to the terms Oyibo and Oyinbo that Nigerians use for whites. There's more. but we basically get it's a pejorative. So let's see what this means for the family that don't know what this word means. I'm familiar with this word, but I'll be 100. I actually forgot what it means. So let's journey. It's expression contempt or disapproval. Pejorative. Expression contempt or disapproval. A word expressing contempt or disapproval.
Okay.
Yes.
So when they talk about cotton picker, right? Could that just be a loose translation? Like go from, like, okay, when stuff is translated, it means something different now. You understand my point?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
is cotton in their conversation? Is it, or is just they attached a disapproval to cotton picker? You understand my point?
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Because like that's where they get it from, right? And we can get into the whole thing about cotton and all that or whatever, which is coming on the future build. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be breaking down. We're gonna get into the slavery thing. We're gonna get into a little bit tonight, but really, and the only reason why we get into a little bit tonight is because these fools love talking crazy and saying dumb shit. But right now we're talking about a kata, right? So for people to come to America, right? And for them, obviously they have to speak English and learn English and like that, whatever. So they're being taught and being tricked or being pushed into, a certain mind frame, into a certain whatever, right? So I that's how I see where a kata would go. You know what I'm saying? I just think they just put the cotton pick on there, whatever, or just this whole, unagreeable person. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And so when we hear a kata, it almost kind of picker. And y'all follow me? Y'all follow me? Y'all know how we do. Some Ty Data shit. Ty Data see something or hear something or whatever and call it something totally different. That's us. A kata's picker. Cotton's picker. Y'all follow me? That's how we look at shit. So sometimes we just take words and even take them even further and run with them and hate ourselves. And you know what I mean? Like if somebody called me a kata, brother, I wouldn't even. I don't move like a kata. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think that's something that we would have to address, my brother, when it comes to that. Because you got some of us that say negative things about them. They have a negative perception of us, just like most people who come to our lands have a negative perception of us because they had to learn English from the people who are using them against us. Once again, once you understand and love and know yourself, the whole world will love and respect you. I'd rather fuck all the love part. Just respect us first. Show respect. When you coming into, like, these niggas don't come over here and give back to little leagues or y'all understand where I'm going with this? So they're coming in the same way as Arabs or any other people come here compete in order to take shit, in order to take economic power, right? They're using them to take economic power from us, right? But they want to come take your women and all type of stuff. So people are competing. So that's just what it is. And if them niggas, what really matters is economics. So I don't think that we focus on that enough. We don't build enough. Like I said, they're building a Raider stadium right here, right now. I just want to know what we building. And now, years ago, just real I'll study real fast, and we're gonna have to definitely get back to business builds, you know what I'm saying? Or we like on Mondays or Tuesdays or something, we talk business, stocks or something. We talk to anybody that have businesses, you know what I'm saying? In the chat room, let us know. Hit us up, chiefholiday@gmail.com or datadogs33@gmail.com. Hit Lotus up. He got so many, Lotus Television @gmail.com. Just hit us up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, link up with us. We promote we're not charging anything for that. You're part of us. You're part of our family. That's why you have links so you can promote your businesses in the chat room. That's how we work, bro. Like, we not, shout out to originaltribalwear.com, shout out to Miss Mohawk. We're here to support each other, man. Be on the lookout for the Cowboys and Indians tour coming soon, coming to a city near you. Yeah, man. So just the Okada thing, bro. Like I said, I don't think that's an issue. You know, we got thicker skin than that than being called cotton pickers or disagreeable. You know what I mean? Like, come on, that ain't shit.
Well, you know what's interesting? That means that Garfield Akan Reed, if he goes to Ghana, they're gonna call him Akata. They'll be like, look at this big head Akata.
Of course.
Akuna Matata.
And they know the difference.
Yeah,
they know the difference.
Yeah, they do.
They know the difference. They absolutely know the difference.
I had to look at Garfield's picture. He do got a Down syndrome looking head. I don't know what tribe would match that head. I don't know.
That nigga.
No, maybe.
That nigga. Shit. So yeah, man. So that was a little sidebar on the Okada thing, man. I'm kind of crazy. I had seen that earlier in the field. Thought it was interesting. But he just has Phil, bro, we're the greatest. You know what I mean? Like, you can't have that. Oh, poor us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't believe those stories, Phil. They're lying. So, we are the greatest of all time, man. So, shout out to Phil Vibes from it's the African Diaspora Show. I think is what it's called. So, peace to him, man. We're gonna bring that brother on home. That's what's up.
Oh yeah.
And he has a major platform, so a lot of people can get that information. So we definitely need to get over there to Field and any other by these platforms, man. Small, big, whatever, so we'll go in there, bring the house down, enlighten our people on this information. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, that right there though, man, that's shit. Shout out to Cure Mayo. Hey, bro, I sent you the link before we even started the show. I'll send you an email. You come in and give us some of that heat. Sent it to Jag, I think AP, A1, sent all the usual suspects, man.
That's right.
Though. But yeah, that right there though, man. See, this is a primary source, Garfield, not a skin map. Y'all see the difference? This is a primary artifact, Dr. McCarthy. The skin map is pseudo. Okay? I just need us to get on the same page. I don't want us to get off, go over here, go over there, argue. You can't wiggle out of this one, Garfield. You pulled up a pseudo map. He pulled out this. Okay? Like, no comparison. This is the primary. That's pseudo. Okay? UV is pseudo. I hope we don't have to get into UV tonight. We might have to. We might hit that one next time, but UV is pseudo. Being cold doesn't change. Like, Tin Car is not turning into Tom Brady up in Canada now. Like, Every time we see him, he's lighting up. Shout out to Pickard. He up in Calgary, like every time he come on live stream,
Like, yo, brother.
like nigga be looking like Tony.
Yo, brother. The skip
Come
rap.
on, he be looking like Sammy Sosa. Then the next time he comes back, his hair be straight, still looking like Sammy Sosa though.
He be marketplace, still looking like Sammy Sosa.
Niggas in Chicago, everybody in Chicago would be light skinned and a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Todd Data would have definitely been a white cyborg by now, though he's been up in Minnesota. Yo, the snow turned everybody white, nigga. Everybody, like, that's how, but listen though, that's how they tell the story, and people be believing it. They just say it with big scientific dumbass words that they made up. Like dumb. I can't with that. I can't.
UV rays. I'm telling you.
Oh my god. Yeah. No. We're gonna hold that one. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to do it yet. I want to wait for Girlfield to respond.
Yeah, he's not. He better not. He better not. Come on, bro. This right here. I was gonna pull up the Jamaican skeleton. I'm gonna say that for you next time, Garfield. We're gonna get y'all on this next thing though, right? Look at that. Look at that right there though. And we know here's another thing. What you say about the afros? Well, people on the continent in afros. What did you say about afros, brother? And people on the continent? Do you remember?
What about what other people on the continent?
In afros. What did you say? How long it took?
Oh, they don't grow no afros in Africa. Take them like 60 years, man. Man, I show my Africa.
Right this is a natural. This is what you call a natural right here. Before we get off the Omex though, can you show the braids just real quick so they can see them? So it won't be.
Oh yeah.
Like we didn't show the braids. We showed the afro, so we're gonna show the locks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
See the afro? Shout out to Serpent Mound, man. Our ancestors, man. Ain't nothing greater than this, bro. Like, yeah, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, I got to keep that up there, man. When I saw an image, what it originally looked like, I was like, oh, man, we were the shit.
Word.
Man, excuse my language.
We were, man. We are.
Yeah, I'm about to say, we still are.
We are the shit. Yeah. Dark Brother One in the building. Piece of the God. Yeah, man. We are definitely, man. We can't say we already told them, man. We've been planting daisies on y'all graves a long time ago, bro. But I'm like Dr. Khaled Abdul Muhammad. Dig y'all asses back up and let you have it again. Or if you're too tired, just what do you say? Let the dirt have it. Woo! Y'all, hey, rest in paradise, the great Dr. Khaled Abdul Muhammad will always live on forever. Believe that. So most of us, some real manhood in the mainstream. Y'all heard? Like real manhood. I'm real. And now you get, I ain't gonna do that to you out, but it's like Khaled. Nah, I ain't gonna do you like that, bro. You still young, you still growing. I'm gonna leave you alone. But I just be saying too much weirdo shit, y'all. Like we just see too much talk, like dumbness. You niggas been in position too long, too many resources to not have shown the way. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad had farms that y'all haven't grown those farms. You understand what I'm saying? Like, now I understand it takes us to support it. I suggest supporting the Nation of Islam businesses, newspapers, pies, restaurants, farm. You understand what I'm saying? It's an Aboriginal business. That's how that works. So, but the infrastructure is there. So we need more. Not only from the Nation of Islam, but from the churches, from the synagogue. All y'all, bro. The temples, all y'all. Y'all been in position a long time. We asking for help. Now, a lot of us believe that a lot of y'all ain't gonna help because you've been compromised. But a lot of our brothers and sisters are in y'all organization. So yeah, man. So y'all see this right here? You see the face. Now they could have just left it flat. They was like, nah, we gonna go ahead and, because these braids are important. Important representation, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of this God right here. Yeah. Y'all see this? Garfield. This is what's called a primary. This ancestor of mine right here I have locks like my ancestors. Yes, how that work? Yep, yes, how that work. Locks come from where? The Americas. They don't?
They're not ready for that.
Show me the locks older than them.
I was about to say that. You know what? There's no ancient Egyptians with braids like that.
Bro.
Nah, you can find no hieroglyphs.
I seen a tomb in Egypt where like thousands of, like they said one of the queens had like thousands of fucking Afro wigs, nigga. How about that? Afro wigs. I'm like, whoa, what a minute. Afro? Why she need an Afro wig? Thousands of them. Anybody know? Because she couldn't grow it, so she put them on, honoring or wanting to be like who? Americans.
Sure.
Who always had great style. Can y'all imagine us popping up around the world with them big ass afros and locks and shit? Badass men and women flying a motherfucker. Come on, y'all. Breathing life into the world, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about, bro? Y'all better play us some fucking respect. Stop playing with us. Y'all show us something greater than what we brought to the world. Then we can say, oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. We'll pay homage. That's what we'll do. We'll pay homage. We'll be like, yeah, okay. Other than that, you can show, this is what you call a primary, Garfield. Danny, a book. Every time y'all pull out a book, I want this to be in y'all brain right here.
Man, oh man. Yeah, man, this is Egypto-America, y'all. Egypt in America. That's because Egypt, the first Egypt, has always been in America. And I was asked a question by some frotards, right? Some frotards asked me, why do y'all have teepees? And I'd say, well, bro, we have long houses, and we also mastered mud brick. We would put minerals all over, and we mastered mud brick. People don't know about that. I spoke on it the other day. because the Zuni made mud brick, but they had a lot of gold in the water. This is a long story. I'd have to go through too much to get the sources of it, so I don't really talk about it. But a lot of our people here in America built structures and ways to live. So when you hear that we had a city that was built, the Zuni people, and even going along with the story, they said it was a city of gold, and they ran up on the city of gold, and they killed everybody that was there. See, every story ends up they killed everybody there and destroyed the city. They destroyed it later, more like during the time of the Alamo. But they're under the impression that we sat around a fire dancing around some teepees, man. We have so many different structures, so many different ways of living. Not saying we were dwelling in caves, but some we did have tribes that lived around caves too. And it's so much to America that it's just mind blowing. But for some reason, the naysayers keep fighting it, and they're getting desperate. I mean, for someone to pull out a thing called a skin map, and then it says inaccurate skin color, bro, they are getting desperate as hell. There's desperation all in there. Look, we have this skin map. I don't even know. You know what else he said? He said, I literally heard Girlfield say, India, Indios, Indiana. Oh, I felt like I lost some brain cells. Yeah, that's why you dumb. Of course you lost some brain cells, idiot. That's why you're on that bus with your head out. You lost your helmet and the monkey looking in the rear view. Look at this dummy that lost his damn helmet. Damn. Anyway, so it's desperation, man. It is desperation.
Man. Yo, hey, listen. Nobody's paying the JV any attention. Listen, y'all. Nobody's like, they throw all the Hail Marys you can throw. Like, nobody's watching that shit. That's garbage. This is a primary. What are you gonna pull out an article? Oh, this lookership though, y'all. Archaeology is lookership. Geology is lookership. Craniology is lookership, right? They had to, you know how hard this basalt stone is? They say it's like the hardest stone on the planet to carve out of.
Hey, Corey Mail sent the PDF to the chat, man.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I just started going through it, looking at it, man. It has a whole lot of images. It even has these right here too.
Shout out to Lolly Star.
It's in the chat too, everyone, so they can see it. Yeah, man. You see it. The evidence is overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Appreciate that. Honorable admiration, Corey Mayo.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. Definitely appreciate that. Look at that face right there.
Which face? On the left?
Yeah. Shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Shit crazy, y'all. Like, this is getting weird. Like, for real? Now, here's the thing. If none of this was in America, right, and all this is in West Africa, and you had all the archaeological evidence to like, say, bones to match us up over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Slave boats, all type of shit, right? We'd be like, oh, there you go. We got the records. I go on family reunions in Togo. You feel me? Like, wouldn't be nothing we could say. Like, what could we say? But our family reunions are in Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia.
That's right. Not Togo.
Minnesota, South Dakota, Utah, Canada, all this our shit, bro. And we can prove that. Yeah, see the difference that you don't have and we have? We got evidence. See this right here? See what they never gonna be able to produce? They're gonna produce a book, right? You know what? Y'all know what y'all can do with y'all books? Y'all seen John Wick 3? Y'all seen when he did the little tall dude in the library when he broke his neck with the book? That's how I do you niggas. Just hang y'all with y'all books.
Parabellum your neck with that book.
Parabellum, y'all be parabellum around this motherfucker. Yeah, this is crazy. That's what y'all can do with y'all books. Burn all y'all books, bro. Like, it's just crazy. I can't believe the disrespect. And when we got this black guy right here. So y'all got to account for this. Y'all can't keep telling us stuff and not have any evidence when we keep producing evidence. Yeah, that works. This how evidence works.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's another thing. We're gonna touch on this a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna get too deep into it tonight, but I just need y'all to understand something, right? When we say slavery's fake, that they have to produce some slave papers, it's always interesting to me that they always have this Anthony Johnson conversation happening all the time, right? What is so crazy is, right, that Anthony Johnson didn't exist. There's no documentation on Antonio, aka Congo, existing. Okay, remember we already went through Congo. Congo didn't exist over there. It existed here in America. And if he spoke Angolan, he would be speaking a Portuguese dialect. It's a language, right? Now, Antonio Congo was supposed to be an indentured servant who got his freedom. Now, hold on. Let's back this up. I need to back this up. Now, he's an indentured servant. He's not a slave in the 60s. Y'all see how this works? He's not a slave. He's an indentured servant that's supposed to have been from Africa. Y'all follow me? Okay? Who, after his servitude of being an indentured servant, became an employer who employed indentured servants. Y'all follow me? He was never a slave. Anthony Johnson, Antonio Congo, was never a slave. Let's be clear, okay? So it's always interesting to me how they always say Anthony Johnson, who was an indentured servant, who turned into a boss, who now have indentured servants. Now, check this. He has white or Caucasian indentured servants, as well as Aborigine indentured servants.
Whoa.
Or let's just say for this conversation, brown indentured servants, right? Now, he has a labor dispute with a brother named John Kazar. Now, this is the story. Now, keep in mind, these people did not have surnames.
Exactly.
Okay? They didn't have surnames in the 1600s. I don't want to fuck with you. Don't fuck with me. Don't go back and forth. All that's dumb. It makes you look stupid when you be like Christopher Columbus, Vespucci. These niggas had surnames in the 1400s? Interesting. So when this brother tells y'all these are titles or these are just like, God. So y'all have to listen. See, they're not producing any evidence for nothing. See, all our information backs up our information. It cross-references each other. See how that works? The archaeology cross-references this skull, this statue right here, right? The statue goes with the murals. The murals go with the word of mouth. See how that work? The story's passed down. Oh, y'all grandmamas know what she talking about. You don't think your grandmama knew her grandmama? Think about that. Your old ass running around here. You know your grandmama. She don't know her grandmama? Come on, y'all. Just because you didn't meet her don't mean she didn't exist. So yeah. So the story is John Kazar and two Caucasian guys left their servitude, according to Anthony Johnson, was early. According to Anthony Johnson, it was early, right? So Anthony Johnson took John Kazar.
How he got Johnson in 1600? I know you said it already, but how the hell he got Johnson in the 17th century?
They're never going to answer that question.
Can't have Johnson in that time. The hell?
You pull up the stuff on him or whatever, they be like, well, they don't have no record of this guy, right? And even when they say he took these guys to court, he was already dead in 1681 when they supposedly went to court. I think it's 1681. I don't have no notes, y'all. I ain't took no notes in years.
Maybe if we look up
I got them buried somewhere, you know what I'm saying? I lost them, but I know this shit like the back of my hand when we talk about slavery, because this was like when I was looking for slavery, right? When I even believed it, I'm actually, looking for it and like, okay, well, where are the documents, right? Because think about it. If Anthony Johnson is the first, hold on, I'm getting too ahead of myself, right? So they go to court. Anthony Johnson wins in court. Now keep this in mind, he's dead. So he doesn't exist. He died 11 years prior to this court case, okay? So keep that in mind. But let's just go with their story. He goes to court, he wins. They all have to come back and work for him. The Caucasian guys had to finish out their servitude. Now, John Kazar, remember this name, Kazar, had to do a life sentence. Now, from John Kazar running away from Anthony Johnson, right, in the 1600s. Now, y'all got to keep this in mind, this is in the 1600s, okay? Now, all brown people in the colonies at the time have to be servants, slaves for the rest of their lives and their children. Okay. Mm-hmm. Do y'all see how retarded that sounds? Think about this for a second. Think about this. Oh God. Okay, just the 13 colonies at the time. In one of the states, in a county, right? A dude. Now they don't have, according to them, this is the late 1600s, right? 1700s. According to them, slavery didn't happen until Anthony Johnson. Do y'all get where I'm going with this? Okay? Not 1619, 1681, motherfuckers. Not 1619, 1681, with Anthony Johnson winning, beating John Kazar. Check. He beats John Kazar. Now, from John Kazar losing a civil case, okay, all brown people, black people in America were slaves. Check. Well, the problem with that is they tell another story about John Punch running away with two Caucasian guys. Same story. Gets caught, has to come back, and he serves a life sentence. Well, the white guys are still just indentured servants. Well, wait a minute. John Punch. So now we got somebody else named Punch. Well, the problem is you don't have Kazar paperwork. You don't have Punch's paperwork. You don't have Anthony Johnson's paperwork. You don't even have a name for the person who sued John Punch. Is this real? Like, this shit is just, y'all, this is the origin of our slavery in America is Anthony fucking Johnson and John Kazar. Or John Punch, whatever story you want to tell, they kind of intertwine these motherfuckers sometimes. This is the late 1600s, okay? This is before America was America, so this had to have been a British colony. Well, the problem with this is Britain didn't practice slavery in their fucking colonies. They had a system of, remember, America kicked Britain out. That's in 1778. That's a whole fucking 100 years of y'all saying slavery was happening.
Right.
Think about what I'm saying, bro. Like, come on, boom. Like, okay, so if Britain didn't have slavery, the system of slavery, they had indentured servitude, they had apprenticeship, right? Indentured servitude was even for people who were sentenced to death. Right? You kill somebody, you're sentenced to death, or you could go work 7 to 14 years as an indentured servant. Y'all see how this work? Is this real? Huh? No? You don't see how that works? Motherfuckers come over here in chains, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's right.
Same type of, they didn't have a special type of chains. I seen these fools say this shit today, bro. Hey, man, y'all are some fucking clowns, bro. Like, you motherfuckers, this nigga Danny said that white, like he's reading something, right? And it catches him up and kind of said that slavery didn't have a color, basically, right? It was like Caucasian people was slaves too, right? This nigga gonna say, but he puts his commentary on it, right? And he get caught reading some shit. Daddy, you slow as fuck. This nigga gonna say, but white people didn't have it as hard as slaves. I was like, like, bro,
it's hard at the bumper clock.
Oh, hey, bro, these niggas suck. Hey, bro, that is the worst shit I ever heard. Oh, bro, like, come on. he literally said it. I'm sitting there like, yo, this can't be real. Yeah, man.
Man, I'm looking at this information. It's on Wikipedia about Anthony Johnson, colonist. Yeah, he's a Portuguese Angola. Really? Man, that place was not called that. But when it gets to him, it's saying some weird things. I want to share that.
Let's get to it, man. Let's talk about it. I mean, they need to, okay, if Anthony Johnson is the source of slavery, right? He's the first slave owner. And it's always interesting where they always try to make it seem like we did it to ourselves, right? Because from Anthony Johnson and John Kazar, they said this was slavery come from, right? But when you go to Northampton, Virginia, where this is supposedly happened at, right? The courthouse that this supposedly happened in got burned down. So they don't have the records of this. That's because I did research. I didn't just read Wikipedia, motherfucker. If this is the source of slavery, I needed to, like, you need to do some real research. You don't do no fake ass research, right? Now, if all black people were slaves after this, that means that, think about this, y'all. That means that the practice of indentured servitude or apprenticeship wouldn't apply to us no more, right?
Do
I even have to say it, Garfield? So that means that after Anthony Johnson, in Kazar's case, y'all never gave dates, by the way. After that case, that means that nobody else was indentured servants There's black people, right? Because only white people was in the serpent and only black people was slaves, right? According to you. What law do you have to support that? You don't have it from John Khazar's case, who didn't exist. I mean, I can't make this up. Like, yeah, this is what they're talking about.
Right.
That's not what I'm saying. This is what they're talking about. There's no difference between indentured servitude or slavery. There's no such thing as people. All our ancestors were slaves based off of John Khazar or John Punch. Even if both of these gentlemen existed and they both got life on a sugarcane plantation, right? Okay? Life. What that got to do with me and you? What that got to do with my ancestors in Mississippi, Alabama, right, Tennessee? What the fuck? What they got to do with us in Florida? I need to know. What they got to do with us, bro? Show me the documents that made us slaves. What day did it happen? I thought it happened in 1619. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta do better than this. Anthony Johnson, nigga, show the paperwork. Show anything. Show something. We got stuff that goes back thousands of years. You can't produce something that goes back a couple hundred years. It's produced slavery. Where is it at? I want to hold it in my hand. Can you email it to me, please? Can y'all please email me slavery, please? Sir.
I'm telling you, man.
I need it, man. Can y'all please DM me slavery, please? I need to see this thing because I don't believe you. I'm so convinced slavery's fake. And I'm not even like researching slavery as much anymore. But when y'all do, because I know you are, it's so fucking funny, right? That y'all don't understand that they enslaved the people of this land. Prisoners of wars, displacement of people, taxing people is slavery, okay? Mm-hmm. If you're paying taxes to somebody, you are enslaved to them. You're not free. Do you understand? So let's don't play around with this word or whatever. Isn't slavery fake? The way Kunta Kinte slavery fake, right? Yeah, I seen a documentary. I didn't even finish watching this motherfucker, right? We didn't even think we could show this thing, right? But we might have to hear the copyright strike. I don't know. Well, we might just have to break it down, right? I didn't finish watching it. Right? Here's the thing. They even like Mississippi, okay? I'm from Mississippi. Mississippi supposed to be slave capital of the world. Okay? Right? Check. Everybody clear on this? These motherfuckers say this documentary, right? Like, it's like PBS or some shit, right? But it was like, yo, the slaves in Mississippi were employed. I was like, what? What is this? I'm like, yo, they just be just giving it all away right there. And they said, listen, hey, I can't make this up. They said that the slaves on Candyland were the best treated slaves in America, bro. I was like, yo, I think this is crazy. So Mississippi, where slavery is supposed to be so bad that it wasn't that bad. Slavery wasn't that bad in Mississippi. There wasn't that many people enslaved in Mississippi. So you start to, things don't be adding up because remember, slavery looks like employment. Okay? Penance, meaning you're locked up. Apprenticeship, meaning that I'm in a contract with you. If I break that contract, they can lock me the fuck up. That's how that worked. That's how serious it was. Like you took somebody's horse back in the days, they were hanging you. Like you're dead. They're going to kill you. Like you go steal somebody's car right now, they just gonna lock you up. They ain't gonna kill you. You can go steal a horse right now, they ain't gonna kill you.
Exactly.
Y'all understand what I'm saying? So what are y'all talking about? Show me a life sentence for all of us. Show me the documents. It's not in your papal bulls. It's not in your constitutions. Well, our constitutions. There's no treaties that say all you motherfuckers is slaves forever. I don't see that, right? So can y'all explain to me if Anthony Johnson enslaving John Kazar enslaved all of us and our children's children's children, y'all have to produce the paperwork for that, right? Because even if the story was true, I'm in slave court, like, yo, hey man, nah, y'all don't have no evidence that I'm a slave. See what I'm saying? And you're never gonna be able to produce anything but something written on a piece of paper for slavery. Do you understand that? That supports everything that you're saying. And the crazy part about it, you can't even produce any legal documents that supports your slavery. So I just think it's just a dagger for y'all, man. You niggas wasn't even smart enough to come up with some paperwork to support y'all slavery. None of y'all have yet. Like, at least do that. At least forward some documents or something. Make it tough on us, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like the dumbness of this, bro. Like, I just can't believe y'all, man. I can't believe that y'all have these conversations every day and that y'all do videos every day about this. Like, this is crazy. With the information that y'all presenting, bro, it's embarrassing. I wouldn't even tell nobody I would be going against this. Like, for real. And we're not even debating at this point no more, bro. Like, for real. Like, seriously.
That's right.
Like, I was just going over there just to prove your skin map. They didn't even understand the question I was asking about a date. If they have dates on it, then me asking a date is important. What date does that skin map represent? That's kind of simple. That I don't have to be a skin map scientist to ask that question. Like, it's a logical fucking question, a critical thinking. Hey, I'm a critical thinker. You need a skin map degree to criticize my skin map, Chief. No, the fuck I don't, bro. Common sense tells me that don't make sense. If you show me a skin map that's representing 2009, bro, that's not even talking about the time period of slavery when you're talking about. And that's 1400s to yesterday for you motherfuckers. You niggas are slaves every day, all day. So y'all minds are enslaved. And you're going to keep teaching slavery to the babies? Shame on y'all, bro. And that's what we're going to keep banging on this shit. We already told y'all. We do this anyway. We can present information like them old make heads, right? Because I can guarantee you, a lot of people in this chat room have seen that. But I bet you a lot of people haven't. That's going to be watching this. That's just what it is.
That's right, man. Hey, you know what's weird? They changed his name to Antonio, and his occupation is farmer. I wonder if we look up Antonio Farmer, we'll find more odd, very odd, interesting things. It says here that Antonio almost lost his life in the Indian massacre of 1622. Wait, why would a person from Africa even be involved?
Unless he was coming over here working and fighting for them. Feel me?
Yeah. There you go. The Powhatan attack. The Powhatan Indian attack of 1622. 1622. 3 years after when? 1619. Popularly known as the Jamestown Massacre, took place in the English colony of Virginia in what is now United States on Friday, 22nd March 1622. John Smith, though he had not been in Virginia since 1609 and was not an eyewitness. Boy, it's a lot of holes in the story connected to this person's thing. Good Friday. They attacked the settlement where Johnson worked on Good Friday and killed 52 of the 57 men. That's where Good Friday comes
Johnson
from.
Again?
Yeah, he's
Hey, y'all,
Johnson.
Anthony Johnson was everybody, y'all. They done made this guy so many different people. Like, it's shit is crazy. Yo, I just say this right here, right? I don't even know what to say to y'all, bro. I don't. If this is it, skin maps, Anthony Johnson, that's it. I don't know, bro. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I can't. I know. It's impossible.
They said he changed his name to Anthony Johnson. But the person who wrote that, he wrote that book in 1980. This is kind of interesting. I never dug into this person. The other person, Kazar. Yeah, I know a little bit about that story, but not too much. Yeah, there's too many holes in this story, man. You're right, man. Something's up with this. Might be another one of those pseudo characters they created in history to use as a bridge to support a lot of pseudo histories and hide some of the real stuff. They did that a lot. John Casor, a servant in Northampton County in the Virginia colony, 1655, became the first person of African descent in England's 13 colonies to be declared as a slave for life as a result of a civil suit in an earlier case. John Punch was the first man documented as a slave in Virginia County. Oh, man. Still with me, Chief?
I still need to know, hey, what that means for them. For us, like, how does that matter? What does that matter to us if John Punch was a slave for life? That's like saying Jeffrey Dahmer got life in prison, or shit, York, for instance, got life in prison. But they got what York getting life in prison, or the Unabomber getting life in prison got to do with us. That's a real question. How is it legal for all of us, right, to be slaves of John Punch? Explain.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little crazy.
Think about it. What do they got to do with us?
Nothing. All right.
Nothing. They ain't got nothing to do with us, bro. And so they keep saying stuff and making us, like I said, it's a slave op. We're going to get them to believe. I mean, I ain't laughing, y'all. I'm really not. But this shit's weird. Like, really? Come on, bro. Think about it.
Man.
Think about it. If okay, well, it got to be some other cases, right? What year did they say this happened for John Punch?
Hold on, for John Punch doing what?
Yeah.
Document slave or slave for life in America as punishment for escaping in 1640.
Okay. So they're saying, y'all, see, even if you go with the John Punch 1640 story, right, which now predates. See, this one understand. How does John Punch predate Anthony Johnson? If Anthony Johnson was the first slave owner?
Hmm.
Anybody want to ask that question? Like, I mean, yo, these tall tails they're cute, but you don't have any documentation to back them up. And what you guys call slavery, we call employment.
Indenture servant and employment.
We call apprenticeship.
Yeah, I'm about to say, but it's a trade you're getting out of it. Just like you said, apprenticeship. It's a trade. You're learning how to do things. People, I'm telling you, it gets so interesting, man. After watching Harvest of Shame, I'm telling you that opened up my eyes to really look at these situations, like what really happened.
Yeah. I mean, it just 100 years after so-called slavery, bro, to see that, yeah,
happening in Martin Luther King's time. That was happening when Martin Luther King, or MLK, was alive. So that's very interesting. Oh man. Straight to African American history. Sends me. That's all they could do. Like, you want to know more African American history? All right. All right, let me get some of these off. I don't even look up the other one. This shit is just ridiculous.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, but going back to what we're saying though, this is it, y'all. They don't have. Thanks, bro. They don't have nothing else. It'd be different. They'd be like, yo, well, we have all this documentation to prove slavery. They always go back to this guy right here. So now they're saying John Punch 1640. This is always interesting. What does that got to do with us? How many states did you have? Was Virginia a state in 1640? I have so many questions. So then, y'all know, you know that Britain has what they call archives.
Yeah.
Y'all know that? Oh, okay. I just needed y'all to know that Britain has archives, Spain has archives, France has archives. I just want to throw some hints out there for y'all, okay? With y'all research. You can translate stuff, okay? We have the internet now. You could it's not as hard to do research now. It's easier, but it seems like y'all just even dumber now than ever before. It's crazy. I guess we got to make a Hidden Colors type movie or whatever. Put some rappers in it. Fuck, this shit crazy, bro. Like, slavery is fake. Okay? I'm going to say that again so y'all can understand that. So we all wasn't running around here, goddamn chains, getting whipped. I know white folk, right? It's the slave op to put you in a social political quagmire, okay? So everybody else could be up over you if they believe you are a kata, dumbass.
Right, exactly.
You see how this works? Motherfuckers come from a fucked up situation. He's coming to where you built up at, right? And call you a kata because he's thinking like them. Y'all understand this? That's how it's been planned. So you don't fight that with, whatever. You fight that by being great or being the greatest. That's how you fight that. Okay? Shit. You need to be making me want to fight everybody. Y'all I'm ready to fight the world, Craig. Like y'all see, y'all be making motherfuckers. Like we don't be want to bang on nobody, but y'all be putting motherfuckers in a whole nother realm, man. Speaking down on the greatest. You know what I'm talking
Right. Mostly damn
about? Disrespectful. We don't want to be like nobody but us. It's crazy. Everybody want to be like us, but we ain't the greatest. But we a kata. The fuck out of here. Nigga, we so cold, we could take a kata and make it great. You motherfuckers be want to be a kata. Fucking with us. Fuck. I do not like disrespectful little bastards.
Yeah, me too.
I don't. Who the fuck you? What have you done? You a disrespectful little bastard? You ain't did nothing but threw some dookie at yourself? Motherfucker, fuck you talking to? And you can't even whoop us? It'd be different if motherfucker can whoop you. Then we have a different conversation, motherfucker. But watch your mouth. Kata. If you saying that from over there, that'd be different. But you saying it over here, you got a problem. Because I'll have a problem if I was over in Nigeria talking crazy. I wouldn't be over there talking crazy about them people over there. I'll be over there tweeting like, oh, fuck these people on their land. That's disrespectful, bro. So if somebody did something to me, when I get it coming, when I have it, if I was over there in Nigeria, which I wouldn't be over there in Nigeria talking crazy, I'm keeping 1,000. 1,000. So, I wouldn't. And like going to Baltimore talking crazy. I wouldn't go to Baltimore, Compton, talking crazy, but they wouldn't come over. They wouldn't do the same thing. It's the same thing. See how that work?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't go to Flint talking crazy about Flint, nigga. I wouldn't go to Gary, Chicago, nowhere. Wisconsin, nowhere. Talking crazy about nobody. Somebody goes to these little bitty ass towns in middle of Ohio. Somebody gonna fuck you up. Come on, bro. Stop it. We too goddamn wild for y'all, man. So y'all be talking crazy, man. Just be respectful. Like that's like you're not disrespectful, you won't get disrespect. But we do be saying shit like African booty scratching and shit like that. So they call us a kata. We gotta take some shit a little bit. Don't take it so serious. You know what I'm saying? Because I know slavery's fake, so I don't like get mad about it. But I wish I had a cotton farm that I'd inherited from 300 years ago. Right now, keeping it real. You see how that work? Fuck is y'all doing? Ain't you wearing cotton right now? If you're not wearing cotton right now, it'd be something different. If you don't have a whole bunch of cotton hanging up in your closet right now, it'd be something different. Oh, I don't want to have cotton farm. We were slaves once before.
Now here go to Alfonso's story, family. I wanted to go over this so people get understand this, man. I didn't want to do this because but forget it, man. Because Live Story spoke on some of the Congo stuff, and they're still upset about Angola. So King Alfonso Mvamba Mzinga, son of King Mzinga Mkuu. Notice it sounds like the Wakanda name. So established Christianity as the national religion. Hey, y'all want to see something? Let me show this screen, and then I'm going to show another screen, and she's going to start crushing it. All right, trip on this, y'all. I have to show this, and I feel a little saddened to show this. It's heartbreaking that I have to do this. I should. Let's see what's the religion of the Akan people. So when Garfield, aka Girlfield, Akan Reed, goes there, they're gonna call him Akata. They're gonna be like Garfield Reed, you're for Akata. You're Garfield Akata Reed. Michiamo. So, what is the religion? They say a Khan religion. And let's see what it says. A Khan religion comprises the traditional beliefs and religious practices of the Akan, people of Ghana and Eastern Ivory Coast. A Kan religion is referred to as Akom. Although most Akan people, hold on, y'all, I got to do it one more time, y'all. Just bear with me. Although most Akan people have identified as Christians since the early 20th century. I don't think you want to go to Ghana, Garfield. You'll be like Akata coming, trashing our religion. Get this Akata out of here. Who is this Akata slandering my white Jesus? They'll build you a boat and push you right back to Jamaica, Garfield. Anyway, hold on, fam. Let me find this. Man, I was on something. Okay. Look at that EP, goddamn it. Where's it at? Ariel? All right. So, they established Christianity as a national religion by 1520 and 1595. The Pope declared Congo to be episcopal see. The principal church built in 1548 and dedicated to the Savior Sai Salvador. I forgot how to pronounce it. Y'all bear with me. Sao Salvador was named as cathedral, whose jurisdiction, including both Congo and the Portuguese colony Angola. Really? Portugal has several missions to Congo's southern neighbor, Ndongo. The first of which was dispatched in 1520, but failed, was withdrawn. The second mission was sent to Ndongo in 1560, led by Paulo Dias de Novais, and including Jesuit priests. You know, it's very interesting. It's around the same year. There's a similar story, but it's happening in America with the Jesuit priests around that time. Well, anyway, Dias de Novais returned to Portugal in 1564, leaving the Jesuit Francisco de Gouveia in Ndongo. While in Portugal, Dias de Novais secured a grant allowing him to colonize the country in exchange for agreeing to raise private funds. Private funds to finance his expedition, bring Portuguese colonists, and build forts in the country. The crown gave him rights to conquer and rule sections south of Kwanzaa River. Man, I'm telling y'all, I'm not gonna continue reading that. But one thing I do notice, there's no numbers. You know why there's no numbers for this? I'm literally going through. I want everybody to see this. Look at everybody. I want everybody to see this. The only time they have a number, which you can call a source, is here, up here. You have to leave that area and come up here. And finally, you get number one. And it's EB 1911. So they wrote that, whatever, about 1482. They wrote that in 1911, yo. But y'all pay attention to this. Now, let's see. This is the same source. It's still number one. 1911, y'all. Look at this. One again. The same source. 1911, everyone. Now, that's over there. Look again. The same source. 1911. Each and every single one of the sources of this whole Congo situation is the same source, and it's written in 1911. But when you come down here to 16th century, King Afonso, Mbemba, Mzinga, Holy Ubinga, and the Slinky Necks, you find a big little issue here. A tiny, large, big, little issue. Garfield, what's going on here, man? Mr. live story, and you were reading about this earlier. What's going on here? Why is there not one source? Can I get a 1? No. Can I get a 2? No. What's going on here?
They laid another goose egg.
Oh man, it's another goose egg.
Another goose egg. Skin map goose egg. Ngungu goose egg. Just goose egg. You niggas is Anglos. That's what you are. You niggas are agents of the Anglo-Saxon society. Okay?
Hey.
I'm not gonna tell y'all again. Anglo-Saxon society. Steven ass niggas. I'm never gonna tell y'all. It's never. Hey, look, the fact that y'all don't even want to take this debate ever in no type of. Why would you keep making videos and fucking with us? Like, the hornet nest is already going crazy. We already buzzing. We're already stinging you, and you just keep fucking with us. Okay. We already said it's never gonna stop it. How about that? Fuck it. Somebody gonna be like, hey, somebody's right, somebody's wrong. And this is okay. If y'all believe in the skin map, you're dumb. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what else to say. If you think a book or an article is a source, is a primary source, you're retarded, okay? Especially when you know Gutenberg and all these other people, and the people that edit stuff, fun studies, bury stuff in Chicago, the University of Chicago basement. See, y'all have to do basement research, not Wikipedia research. Are you serious?
That's right.
Just to start you off, and you go in. You see how this guy right here goes into the sources and then looks into the sources. Oh, you don't have a source for Angola. Okay, all right, we're done. Y'all have another goose egg, bro. Like, what the? When you go? Nothing.
Nada.
Nothing.
No sources. They had no numbers. And they even talk about the Dutch West Indian Company. Look what it says. Correia de Sousa was driven from Ndongo and was imprisoned in Portugal. Congo, meanwhile, had also made an alliance with the Dutch West Indian Company to attack Luanda and the junta that ran Angola in the aftermath of Correia de Sousa's expulsion. Man, I think that is about here, man. But it's just a thought. It might not be. So I'm not saying that's definite. So quickly made peace with Congo, restoring some of the slaves they had seized. As a result, Congo refused to assist Piet Hein's fleet from the Netherlands when it arrived and attacked Luanda in 1624. What the hell's going on here? Well, anyway, this is a very interesting read. Let me get to the important parts. So when it comes to all these things, there's no sources. So you have the story where Queen Nzinga comes out as peace negotiations with the Portuguese governor Luanda, and one of the people come and they just lay down so she can have a seat. But the man has a seat in the corner. Very interesting. All right, family. I just wanted to share that, man. That whole story that live story came out, trying to use stuff that's connected to this to support. So he has to try and grab stuff that's attached to this. Like, look at this fort, and he had to stick to talking about stuff in America and trying to say, look, these are the people that came from the Nzinga peoples. That's the Nzinga peoples, bro. people with no sources, y'all better off using Kunta.
That's a fact. Actually, somebody actually used Kunta Kinte over there the other day. That is, I mean, y'all, no, hey, but no, Jabbar used it about 6 months ago, maybe to a year ago. I was like, yo, bro, like this can't be true. Like, if you don't know, listen, either he's been duped or he's trying to dupe you. It's no other way. If he doesn't know that Alex Haley was sued for plagiarizing The African, you know what? Let's pull up The African when we get a chance to, brother. So y'all don't know.
You said pull up The African?
Yeah, it's a book called The African. It's where he plagiarized a book called The African. Got sued, lost. The judge said it was the worst case of plagiarism he had ever seen at that stage in his life at that time. You know, this is like 1977.
All right, The African what?
There's a book called The African. It's where Alex Haley plagiarized Roots, bro. I just gotta get the guy's name. 2 guys that wrote it.
That's right. Oh man, what else do we have in store for the family? Yeah, I'm about ready to call it a night, man. We've been crushing all night long, all day too. I know some of the family was like, "What in the world is going on here?" It's like video all day forever. So I had to slide in some of my videos, commercials. Expect that. You'll be getting more of that and more of live stream in between. And I really want to start going in and well, it wasn't my idea. It's actually your idea, Chief, to really start observing other people's channels and see the comments, especially videos where we're mentioned or we're participating in these live streams where they kick us out and overtalk us, and go over the comments and see what people are saying in the comments, man. Can't really do it tonight though, right? Yeah, be over. I don't know. Nobody hit that link. Oh, what's the what is it again? My bad, man.
The African.
I had it up and I fucked it. Oh, okay. I swear I hit that. Okay, The African by Harold
Carlander. That's his name. Harold Carlander. I just need to hear that first.
You already knew.
Yeah, you already know. I told y'all, that's what I do, man. I eat, breathe, shit. Ancient American history. Love history, world history. But yeah. Ancient American history.
All right, The African. Now show me the book. Let me go back.
With an emphasis on Egypto-America.
That's right. Hey, Mississippi is the real now.
Oh no, you can't start your own curriculum. You can't start your own order. Why not? What you gonna do?
They gonna call Garfield.
Until y'all can explain Dr. Ben and Dr. John Henry Clark, y'all can't say shit to us. Ever. Next one, you bougie ass, PhD ass, having ass niggas come up here talking crazy, we're gonna embarrass you. Like, for real. Just remember that. Because there's nothing that you've learned that's helped our people, and nothing that you're telling the people with your smart dumb asses is helping our people. Like that's just how it is. Like we've already went through and broke down what your doctorate means, the oath you took. Like you had to take an oath. Remember that? Shout out
Yeah.
to y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? So you're oath takers. Ah, they got the nerve to have conversations like I know. Like we we booked up over here.
That's right.
We
We booked
sourced
up.
up over
We
here.
sourced up. Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah, we sourced. I like that. Sourced up. We sourced up over here.
Hey, this was before Alex Haley's roots. Well, it's not really Alex Haley's roots. The person who sued Alex Haley's roots.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, the African
Like
was
they had to get money off the movie because they still made the movie after he got sued, lost. Go ahead though.
Like I'll show y'all. I'm about to be balling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Since roots were there was Corlanders, the African, which chronicles the experience of a young African boy, Weshunu. Man, that shit is an Indian name. They don't get out of here. Wesuhunu, who was kidnapped from his homeland. His story recreates the horrors of the Middle Passage. Wow. Very interesting, man. It's some very interesting stuff, man. It's been dropped tonight. Olmec is. Man. All right.
Well, so the next time somebody uses roots, listen, this book, The African, is a fictional novel. Okay? Which makes Roots a plagiarized fictional novel. But what's so crazy is when you look up Roots in genre, it's in the fiction section. Just like your fucking DNA is in the fictional section. Do you understand that? Not your paternity DNA. Don't. I was waiting on them dumbasses to say that this morning. I wasn't going to even address it. I'm like, yo, hopefully they people are smarter than listening to dumb shit like that or watching people censor other people.
Right. Never understood that.
Like, what's going on? Like, what? Why is that? So, like I said, you know, either the police or you just police. But
Yeah,
y'all look more
Garfield.
like police every day, bro.
Yeah, Garfield. I know you got your little jerk chicken minion watching. You cut that out, man.
Garbage. Them niggas is garbage pail kids, man. For real. All y'all. Especially Danny. He garbage. Like he be talking sound. He sound like an old arrogant ass African.
Look, I run 6 hospital in 6 hours.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We don't believe you. You need more people. I don't believe you. I don't believe shit, y'all. You gotta show me. For real. I ain't from Missouri. I'm from the show me state. I have a show me state of mind. And it don't make sense to me, bro. Like a lot of shit that y'all saying, it don't make sense. If Alex Haley plagiarized Roots, check. Roots is fake. It did never happen. It's not his family. Okay? This is what it is. This nigga plagiarized But I think it's deeper than him plagiarizing that book, though.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Because they still allowed the movie to come out.
Exactly. They're like,
You
you
know what I'm saying?
plagiarized it, but you're gonna keep this thing that was starting to fizz out back up and running again. Now they can play that every year, and everybody get turned up with their dashikis.
Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers sitting around the damn TV watching Roots, watch Kunta get the brakes beat off of him and shit. Oh, come on, bro.
Oh man.
Watch Big Kunta get his foot chopped off and shit, nigga. Nah, bro. Nah. Nigga, I want to see Django every year, nigga. And that's stretching it for me.
Mm.
Real talk. I want to see motherfucking the Equalizer around this motherfucker. I still want to see Denzel play Robert F. Williams, though. Well, I play him. Oh. Man. So yeah, y'all. I don't know, man. You know, we the real American heroes, man. Once we get it together here in America, you know, I know the rest of the world will follow our cue. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. There's things going on in the world that we could change, we could stop if we put our minds to it. You know what I'm saying? If there's injustices going on anywhere in the world, we can't take care of those until we take care of them here at home first.
Mm-hmm.
It's real spit. Now, you know, they got y'all heard about this? Shout out to Be Busy, man. He told me about Trump talking about if these fools, this is what he said. And I don't know about this, but if you guys know about it, you know, talk about it. But he said that Trump said that, I'm paraphrasing, if they go along with the impeachment proceeding, it could start a civil war or will start a civil war. With who? What are you talking about? What's going on? What do you think about that statement, brother? What'd you say?
You know what I'm saying? I can't believe this book, and there's another book that they try and use. It's called the Slave Trade. I can't get these. Oh man.
Yo,
Hugh Thomas. Yeah, we went over that.
Check out White Cargo next.
There we go.
I always gotta balance it out, y'all. Let's talk about this. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing that I need y'all to understand. Roots, the African, fictional. Okay? Y'all follow me? Fictional. Roots, the African, fictional. Middle Passage, fictional. Okay? Are we kind of going? Are we understanding now? Where is your Middle Passage? Non-fictional book. This is a major endeavor that you guys did, right? You would have a book on how you did it, okay? You would have a book on how you built the ships, how you built the whips, so on and so. Come on, y'all dumb as fuck. Well, motherfuckers been selling for thousands of years. These people just got permission to get it on the seas in the late 1800s going into the 1900s. It wasn't moving like that.
It's that White Cargo.
Shit crazy. What did it say on White Cargo?
I still got that white cargo up.
Yo, check this out. When that movie was made right there? When was that movie?
1942.
Okay, 1942. When they make Roots again?
That was a way
77.
after.
You ain't got to go back to it.
Yeah.
We about to break this down. Like 77, something like that, right?
Yeah, let me find it. Let me get the exact date.
79, 80, something crazy like that, y'all. It ain't like 60. Point being is White Cargo came out in 42. And they was writing plays, talking about this. This book was written. When is that?
So 48?
The movie came.
No, that was a movie, yeah.
Yeah, we go back to the book. And the authors and shit of the book. But
White Cargo.
Yep. It's a book. The subtitles, I think it says they were slaves too. The name of it. It's great. Or Britain's forgotten slave trade. Some shit, bro. It's crazy. Yeah, we're gonna get to the book.
And they're using this person. Got a Wikipedia page. He's the author of 35 books. Yeah.
What's his name?
He was the author of 35 books.
You know his name too. I just can't think of it. They got 2 authors for this book.
2 authors. Damn. All bad.
2 motherfuckers lying. But they break down the, like I said, it's just depending on your perception of history, who's writing it, That's what I'm saying. You cannot let these people write you into losery in history. That's dumb. Oh, we got turned to a can of paint. No, man, that's just crazy. Crazy talk. All the men sat back and watched one little bitty ass lady take all these trips freeing slaves. Just dumb. Just dumb.
Right.
Dumb. How many motherfuckers broke out of prison? I'll wait. Think about that. But you a runaway slave. You ain't an motherfucker escaping persecution, right? Then you're a refugee, right? But you're a runaway slave. You're a maroon that turned into a runaway slave now, or AKA Seminole. Oh, a whole runaway slave tribe. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, except for the light skinned one. Yeah, this is dumb. I mean, the shit is so dumb. Like, dumb. Dummy. You're dumb. That's all I could tell you. Like, I don't know how, it's not being mean, it's being kind of light. I want to call you something else. Just dumb is the only one I could just kind of, it's like PG, like, you know what I mean? I don't want you to feel too bad about yourself, but you're dumb. You believe all that dumb shit, you're dumb. Like, oh, it says it right here. It says you was a slave for 400 years. Where's it? Right here on this paper. What? What about the Olmec head? Fuck is you talking about? They were slaves too, huh?
Yeah.
So I'd rather identify with the black guys of this land as opposed to fucking black slaves that got pissed and shit on. This is great. I really think we have a problem. And identity crisis is a big part of it, you know what I'm saying? But this is why, right here, people been told dumb shit all the time. Then they turn around and say, you guys don't want to be slaves. You guys want to be Native Americans. Well, the records say they enslaved the indigenous people of this land 9-1. Think about that. Okay? Y'all got to do some real research, man. They got records.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? we back up this conversation that we have all the time with documentation.
That's right.
We have bones that we're saying. Now, this is what I'm saying. What Richard Neves said. He said this is a Negro face. He's the leading paleontologist, reconstruction that does reconstruction on people. He's the best. He already had the measurements. He already knew what to do based off of the measurements, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get the conversation why people are saying stuff today. Okay. Shit, man, we about to close this thing down though, yeah. Yo, Lotus.
Yeah.
You gonna close it out?
Oh yeah. Peace and love to all the brothers and sisters of the feather out here. Come here and spend some time with us. Chief Holiday here on this channel, Supreme Chief Holiday. I'm Lotus, founder of Lotus, Black Lotus Civilization, that is. And I really appreciate y'all coming, man. Hopefully you learn something that you can use and apply in your life. Today, yeah, even in the future, especially if you're running a Garfield.
That's right. Death to the skin map. R.I.P. to the skin map. R.I.P. to Pan-Africanism as a whole. Yeah, but definitely R.I.P. to that skin map, though, yo. And R.I.P. to Anthony Johnson and all that bullshit y'all trying to teach.
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. to slave op. Okay? We don't believe you. You need more people. Okay? Go get some experts with some PhDs to come up here and try to explain this slavery for us, okay? Because Professor Henry Gates Jr. can't, okay? I just want to put that out there, yeah. So, yo, just wanted to just recap all that, man. You know, we have actual empirical data. They got theories. They got articles. They got books. Okay. So, just want to put that out there. So, peace and paradise to all American Aborigines, man. Peace. Thank everybody for coming out tonight. Definitely appreciate you, man. And like I said, man, we have more content up. Like I said, man, we're gonna be 24/7 real soon, y'all. So be on the lookout for that 30-day live stream, man. We're gonna be simulcasting over at Universal Media and stuff. So be on the lookout for that, man. And like I said, man, peace and love to everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming out. We out of here. Peace.
Peace.